Welcome to this online yoga class. My name is Natalie. I will lead you through a 45 minutes yoga flow class. This class is suited for all levels. All my poses are suggestions. You can always change a pose according to your own needs. Let's start. Come and sit down on your yoga mat or on your block or cushion. Relax your shoulders. Relax your legs. Close your eyes. And start to focus on your breath. Breathe in and out through the nose. Nice long and deep breath. And start to notice where you can feel your breath in your body. See if you can start from your belly by blowing up your belly like a balloon on your inhalation, and then slowly expand your rib cage. And then as you exhale, start from the belly again. The navel comes back in, and the ribs come back to center. While you focus on your breath, let all the thoughts about things that have or have not happened slowly disappear into the background. If you're familiar with Ujjayi breath, you can practice that now. If you're not familiar with it yet, just breathe in and out through the nose during the whole class. And then start to lift your pelvic floor muscles and pull in your lower abdominals. It's only a gentle squeeze of these muscles to keep the energy inside the body, coming from yoga philosophy, and also to protect your lower back, for example. Then set an intention for yourself, something you would like to focus on during today's class. And then slowly open your eyes and start to move with your breath. Inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, bring your arms down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Then I'll be your mirror image. Bring your right arm up. Inhale, and then exhale, bend to the side, stretch the side of your body. Inhale, come up halfway. And exhale, stretch. Keep both sitting bones on the floor. Inhale, one more. And exhale. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, stretch the side of your body. And again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now come all the way up. And then if you can, interlace your fingers behind your back, otherwise grab your elbows. Inhale, chest forward, shoulders back. And exhale, release one more time. Inhale. And exhale. And place your hands on your shoulders and make big circles with your elbows, as big as you can. Touch them in front And pretend you can touch them behind you as big as possible. And then the other direction, you can do it as slow or fast as you like. Okay, then place your hands behind you. And then inhale, bring the chest up. And if you can, lift the hips for 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly sit down. And then try and stretch forward. Reach your hands as far as you can. Doesn't matter how far they can. Just reach. And then from there, slowly come on all fours, hands and knees. Place your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And then push up from the floor. Inhale, open the chest, lift your tailbone. And exhale, push out your spine towards the ceiling. Again, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then from a neutral spine, pretend you're a dog, wagging your tail, open up the hips. And then from here, let's come in child's pose. Bring your big toes together, hips to the heels as far as you can. If you can touch your forehead on the floor, just roll gently from side to side, pretending to massage your forebrain, letting go all the thoughts and the processing, just being aware of your breath. No thoughts, just being. Slowly come back up on all fours. And then tuck your toes under, bring the hips to heels for the downward dog, and lift the heels, lift the hips up. So fingers widely spread, middle fingers facing forward, push up from the floor, bringing those hips up towards the ceiling, chest towards your big toes. Then we're gonna bend the knees on the inhalation, and exhale, straighten them. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Now we're gonna drop the heels to the left, only the heels. Feel the stretch on the right side of your body. Other side. And then heels back to center. Now slowly walk your feet towards your hands. And finish hip distance apart. And just sway your body, letting your arms dangle. Releasing any tension in the back side of your body. And then rest in the middle. And then kind of bounce, shake it out here. Shake your head, yes and no. And then bend the knees, hips a little bit more towards the back. Slowly roll up, pressing the feet down into the floor. And then slowly coming to stand in front of your yoga mat for sun salutations or your variation. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lift your chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, jump or step the feet back into Chaturanga, or you can come towards your belly. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. This is cobra. Exhale, keep your elbows by your side, push through your hands, tighten your core. You come into downward dog for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, keep reaching your sitting bones up to the sky. 4, and 5. Look forward, jump or step forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine, chest up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, pressing your feet down. Lift. And exhale, bring your arms down. We do this again. Really focus on your breath now. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2. Keep bringing your chest towards your big toes. 4. And 5. Look forward, jump or step forward. Inhale, chest up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, bring your arms down. I'm gonna start in warrior 8 position. So bring the left leg behind you, left foot at the diagonal, so the hips are facing the front of the yoga mat. Inhale, bring your arms up. If that's too much, you can also keep them in front of the heart. Now the inhalation, straighten both legs, and then exhale, bend the right knee 3 times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Now while we're here with the bent knee, you're gonna lift the left heel up in the air. You push through that heel so you have a stretch on the left front hip. Then you bring your hands in front of you, and then the same side, so the left arm you're going to pull towards you for a nice shoulder stretch in combination with the hip flexor stretch. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Bring the left knee towards the floor. And then the left elbow is going to try and reach the outside of the right knee. If you're pregnant, you're going to twist to the open side. If you don't have a baby in the belly, you go towards the right. Hands on top of each other. See if your elbows can be over each other, and then push away from the leg, opening the chest towards the ceiling. And then you can choose if you keep your knee on the floor or if you want to bring the knee back up. 3 more breaths. 1, keep reaching and rotating. 2, and 3. Bring the knee down, come back up. Now we're all going to twist to the open side. So if you've already done it, you can do it again. So the right hand is going to go underneath your shoulder, knee and shoulder together. And then the left arm reaches up, and then we're going to make circles with the left arm. So the exhalation, you're in the bottom part of the circle. Inhale, top part. 2 more. Follow your fingers with your eyes. Okay. Now place both hands on the floor. Walk the right foot to the outside edge of the mat. And then maybe you can lower the hips just a little bit. Again, if you're pregnant, don't do it at full splits. Your maximum position, maybe 50 to 70% is fine. Maybe you can already bend your elbows here or come on your underarms. This is called lizard pose. Your right foot is like a lizard, like right leg. And you can feel the stretch on both sides of your hips. Don't overdo it. Listen to your body. When you feel a stretch that you can manage for 3 more breaths, that's perfect. 1, 2, and 3. Bring the hands back on the floor. Walk the foot to the middle line, the right foot. And now first come up to find the correct position. Shoulders, hips are above the knee. And then you straighten the right leg with a flexed foot. And then see if with a long tall spine from your tailbone to your crown, you can bend a little bit forward for the stretch on the back of the leg. Maybe you can already reach the floor with your fingers or your hands. So it doesn't matter how far you can get, find out where you are in the pose. You could also use blocks or keep the hands on the hips here. And then we'll do this for 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. And then from here, place the foot down, come into all fours, and let's have a child pose for 3 breaths, and then continue on the left side. So find your breath again, nice long and deep breath. Feel your ribcage expanding on the inhalation and coming back to center on your exhalation. And then slowly we're going to come into downward dog so we can continue on the left side. Left foot steps forward, right heel touches the floor, and your upper body comes up. You can choose bringing the arms up or in front of the heart. If your arms are up, it might be nice to just bring the arms back and up again so you have more room in the shoulder girdle. 3 breaths. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale. Then bring your arms in front and pull the right arm towards you for a shoulder stretch. Then lift that right heel off the floor. Push through the heel, feeling the stretch here in the front of your hip. 1, 2, and 3. Now gently bring the right knee on the floor. If it's a bit hard, just put a cushion or blanket underneath the knee or fold your mat. Then bring your right elbow on the outside of the left knee. If you're pregnant, just twist to the other side. Now if you're twisting to the closed side, the left side, bring the elbows on top of each other, press the hands together, bring the chest up, and if you like, take it a step further by lifting the knee. You don't have to. 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Bring the right knee back, upper body up. Then bring your left hand underneath your shoulder, knee and shoulder touching. Oh, open to the other side and make nice circles with your arm. Whichever direction you want, as slow or fast as you like. Last circle, and then bring both hands on the floor. Left foot to the edge of the mat, toes pointing away from you to the left. Maybe opening up the legs a bit more. And then find your way. Maybe you can bend your elbows, maybe you're here. Maybe your head is on the floor, it's all good. Just find your own stretch. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Then slowly come back on your hands. Walk the foot in the middle line. And find the correct alignment. Shoulders above the hips, above the knee. Flex the left foot and just find out how far you can bend forward without making a round back. So keep your spine long, from the tailbone to your crown. 1, 2, and 3. Come on all fours. Let me just check the time. We're doing great. Okay, from here, we're gonna bring the knee to the chest, and then you're gonna pretend you can touch your head with your toes, or maybe you can. And then we're gonna combine that or connect that to the breath. So let this be the inhalation, reaching for your head with your toes. And exhale, bring the knee up to the chest and then a little bit higher. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now inhale, come to the position where your knee is bent, and then with your opposite arm, see if you can reach your hand towards your foot or your ankle, or maybe your legging or your trouser. If you can't reach anything yet, just leave it on the floor. If you can, make sure the knee doesn't drop, but keep lifting that knee, and then your arm is pulling, sorry, your leg is pulling on your arm, so your chest is lifting. If you can, gaze over your left shoulder. You stay there for 2 more breaths. 1 and 2. And then we're gonna go to the other side. If it's your first time, that's a survival pose. That can be very hard. Inhale, bend the knee, touch your head with your toes. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Bring the leg back up and choose either stay here with both hands on the floor, or with opposite hand reach for your ankle or foot, something you can grab. Gaze over your right shoulder. 2 more breaths. 1 and 2. Well done. Now child's pose, bring the big toes together, hips to the heels. And take 3 delicious breaths. Calming down the body. 1. 2. And 3. Now bring your arms by your side and pretend your spine is as supple as a cooked spaghetti. You roll up with a round spine, and then you go down with an arched back, chest forward, shoulders back. Then you do this again, nice and supple. And then we are going to do a toe stretch. You might not like it, but let's see. So the toe stretch is where you tuck your toes under, also the pinky toes, they also join. Then you see if you can gently sit on it. Maybe this is too much for you. Maybe you're here, or you can put like a cushion underneath. Or maybe it's good for you. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Then you can either gently just untap your toes, or sometimes people like it to shake them off. Just do what feels good for you. And then I would like to see if you can tuck them back under, and if you can come sit like this for a nice deep stretch in your Achilles, into your calf muscles. So on the balls of the feet for a nice stretch. Let's relax our head here. And then gently bring the hips up. And now let's take this stretch further from the toes to the ankles, the knees and the hips. If you stand up, then with your toes pointing to the side, maybe you can come in a yogi squat. Might be that it's not happening, then you could roll your mat like this. Well, mine is not really thick, but maybe you can make it thicker. So you have support under your heels. You can also use 2 books or 2 yoga blocks or a bolster. But make sure the heels have support, and then when you're here, don't arch, just lift the chest, open your hips, push the knees away from each other. And let's do this for 2 more breaths. 1. And 2. And then from here, place the hands on the floor, lift the hips up, and then walk with the feet a bit further apart. And let's just rest here, crossing the arms. Have a nice slight bend in the knee, hips in line with the heels. Shake your head yes and no. And then make sure the weight is not only on your heels, but also on the balls of the feet. So you're opening the back of the legs. And then I'll be mirror image. Let's bring the right hand in the middle, underneath, on the edge of the mat, and then open up, bringing the other arm up. And then to the other side. And then reaching the hands forward like a wide-legged downward dog. And then gently come sit on your mat. Okay, we're going to do an opener of the front side of the body. There's 3 options. So the first one is with your hands behind you and then only opening the chest like this. That's for if you can't put too much pressure on your wrists. Second option is making a table like this. And then the third option is even more advanced, doing it with straight legs. And then don't flex the feet here, but point the toes towards the floor. So choose your option. We do it 3 breaths. 1, keep lifting the hips. 2, and 3. Slowly bring the hips down. Now cross your ankles. If you're pregnant, you can skip this one. Otherwise, bring the hands a little bit in front of the hips. Make yourself really nice and small like this. And then lift your hips up from the floor. One more time. Lift. Now see if you can do it without the feet touching the floor. And then come sit down again. Grab your right foot. And see if you can bring the leg up. So don't sit with the arched back. First, come sit up straight. And then you can also hold your calf muscle or your ankle. If your leg is shaking, that's a good sign. You're working really, really hard. And now focus on your big toe. One more nice deep breath. Here. And then, if you're not pregnant, you can twist to this side. If you are, then you can twist to the open side. So choose your side. Lengthen through the crown, open. You can also do it with a bend knee. If your legs are too tired, you can do it with the foot on the floor. So find what works for you. If it's too much, just take a break. Do child's pose and join the next pose. Okay, come back to the front. Place your foot down and we do the other side. left foot, or you hold on to your calf or your ankle. Sit up nice and tall. And focus on your big toe. Flex your right foot. And flex your left foot as well. 1, 2, and 3. Rotate your upper body in the direction you like, left or right. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Twist back to the front and place the leg down. Now, let's place the soles of the feet together, and not too close. You can bring them a bit away from you. Yes, so they have like a nice diamond shape. If you look down, then you can relax forward. You feel the stretch in the thighs, opening up, maybe also in your back. If this is easy for you, you can also try and place your head on the floor underneath your heels. Three more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly come up. Straighten the legs, shake them out. And then let's lie on your back. And then bring your legs up in the air. So your ankles are in line with the hips if possible. If that's too much, you just have them lower. But if you can, all the way there. And then open the legs up to the side. Yep, more room here. Yes. If this is too much, another stretch for the inside of your thighs. You can also do it with your knees bent. You can leave your arms on the floor. You can have them on the inside of your legs. So the stretch becomes more intense. 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly close your legs. And then place the left foot on the floor. We're going to continue with the hamstring stretch. So now the right leg is in the air and the foot is flexed. And you pull the leg towards you, but you don't want to have a bend in the knee. You have to straighten the leg and then get to your furthest point. Holding the leg anywhere is where it's possible for you. And straighten the left leg, flex that foot. We will do this one 5 breaths because the leg muscles are the biggest ones in the body, so they will take the longest to stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then you're going to bring this right leg all the way to the right while you push the left hip down with your hand. It might be that you want to do it with the knee bent, but maybe you can do it with a straight leg, and then you can look to the left. So both hips are on the floor, so don't lift the left hip. Both hips are on the floor. And do this for 3 more breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly bring the left leg up. Try and touch your nose to your knee. You can also do it with the bent leg. And then bring the right leg down. We're going to continue with the left. First, the hamstring stretch, the back side of the left leg. Flex your left foot Bring it as close towards you as you can with a straight leg, so no bend in the knee. And then straighten out your right leg, flex your right foot, shoulder blades on the floor, back of your head on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now from here, if you can reach all the way to your big toe, you can grab it with your first 2 fingers and thumb. Otherwise, you can even bend the knee and hold on the knee with your hand. So anywhere that's possible for you, hold on to the leg, and then open the hips and to the right. 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Slowly bring the leg back up, touch your nose to your knee, and then it's time for the last pose, the deep relaxation. So I'll do the beginning part with you, and then later I'll sit up so I can read the story. You can remain lying down until I tell you to come up. If you're not comfortable lying down in this pose, you can do it sitting as well. If you want to keep your eyes open, it's fine. You can stare into the distance. Otherwise, close your eyes. And if you're lying on your full body, on your back, relax your body. And then let's do it together by, on the inhalation, tightening all the muscles in your leg, and then when we exhale, we release them. Let's do it. Inhale, make fists, tighten your leg muscles, your butt, your belly, shoulders, chest, neck, face, and exhale, release. One more time, inhale, tighten, 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 and then exhale, release. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart and your knees and toes are rolling to the sides. So outwards. And then make sure your arms are not touching your body. They're away from the body with the hand palms facing up. And then lift the chest from the floor just a centimeter so your shoulders come off the floor. Bring the shoulder blades a little bit closer together. Lie down on them. So you're fully supported on your shoulder blades. And then roll your head from one side to the other. Back to center, chin and chest. And relax. Your head back on the floor. Let the body take over the breath. You don't have to think about it anymore. You don't have to do a giant breath. Only breathing in and out through the nose without thinking about it. And with your eyes closed, first close your face, like pressing the lips together, closing your eyes tighter. And then with your eyes closed, open the face, so lift the eyebrows, open your ears, cheeks to the sides, open your mouth. And now relax your face. Then become an observer. So without wanting to change or analyze anything, observe your breath, your body as it is. Feeling content, satisfied, and whenever your mind is wandering, just bring it back to the breath. and feel that you are. I'll let you continue this for one more minute, and then my voice will return. What day is it? It's today, squeaked Piglet. My favorite day, said Pooh. The more we are successfully present in our lives, the more we appreciate that today is always the best day. In fact, it is only ever the only day. But is this day really better than, say, a special vacation day, or a holiday spent with loved ones, or fill in your own favorite way to spend the day? Soon we begin to understand that the better than question is the wrong question. The only true question is, when do best days happen? And the answer is today. Always today. Mindfulness enhances our experience of this day. It opens our eyes and hearts to all the opportunities for beauty, love, joy, genuineness, and connection around us. A day filled with these attributes is surely the best day. Tomorrow will be another best day too. Then think to yourself, best days only ever happen today. And slowly become aware of your body, the room where you are, and then start to wiggle your toes and fingers, pretending you're waking up in your bed. Stretch out your arms, and then bring in the knees towards your chest and roll them to one side of your body. Take a nice deep breath there. Slowly wake up. Then come to sit so we can end the class together with a bow. Come sit down, bring your hands in front of your heart. Close your eyes one more time. First, think of your intention from the beginning of the class. Did you succeed? And then think about the story that today is always the best day. Feel that feeling the best day gives you. Are you satisfied? Are you joyful? How does it feel? And then as you bow forward, send that feeling into the room. And slowly come up again. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you liked it. Have a really good rest of the day and see you next time. Bye.